Sure. There's a fuzzy.
There it is.
All right, there we go.
Good morning, everybody. It's me, San Martin, and Eric Knight.
I'm touching the courthouse.
And Eric Knight touching the courthouse.
All right.
Let's
Good
get
morning.
started with today. Today's top stories are going to come in hot, so you guys better stay till the end because we have a lot of. Welcome to the 863 Morning Show with your hosts, San Martin Rodriguez and Eric Knight.
Does that wake you up? It wakes me up.
Yeah, no, this isn't actually like a hip to the hop to the you just don't stop type of thing
I
right
like
there.
that. I like that.
Okay, guys, how are you doing? How are you doing?
You ready for the day?
It's a day that
it's
started
Tuesday.
very early from word from the mother.
It did. It was very early. That's your fault. I think we're going to mind adjust that. Is that what it sounds like?
I heard we're going to do a little bit of adjustment, but at the same time, you know what? I'm an early bird, man.
I know. I know you are.
It is what it is.
All right. So the day. You ready for it?
Let's do it.
All right. It is, and this is interesting because we can actually do these things again. It's National S'mores Day.
S'mores.
S'mores. So over
S'mores
a fire, which all the fire restrictions have been lifted, you can actually go outside and roast marshmallows right now.
Well, that's actually a cool thing because I mean we during summertime you want to like actually have those type of things, but because of the actual problems that we have with the fires, I mean it's an actual cool thing to kind of protect the forest, but no fires during that time.
Right, exactly. And so we are back. I mean, we are back to like
little normalcy.
Oh, Diana, how you doing?
Good morning. We were actually going to talk about you right now. How did you know?
Were you?
I sure in the
Her
heck
event's
was.
coming up, right?
That's exactly the reason why we're talking about it.
Yep.
So I don't know if you guys remember, Diana showed up just the other day.
It was so
Monday,
weird.
Monday or Tuesday?
No, it was Friday.
Oh my god.
Today's Tuesday. No, so it was funny. I was looking at Google News yesterday, and the video popped up from Friday yesterday. I'm like, why does it take so long to post that up on Google News?
Well, because it's post-dated for excellence.
Oh, anyway, so if you have Google News, you can watch her video. Is it just popped up?
Yeah,
that's the latest video.
And it's talking about the actual stuff that's going on this weekend on Saturday. The AZ Market is going to be live and direct downtown Prescott at the Prescott Wedding Chapel. These events are going to be coming in hot. I mean, we got the rest of the summer to do our thing, and it has to happen, and it has to happen because winter is coming. I don't know if you're feeling it, but sometimes when you go outside, you're just like you feel
it's got that feel.
Hint,
yeah,
a hint of that.
It's like a chill in the air almost.
Let's see what. Hello, I am more focused today. Laugh yesterday was definitely a Monday. Okay, so remember when I was saying Friday was the actual event? Well, yes. Because she actually posted it. Was Friday.
Oh, so it was. She did post it on Friday.
I did. I was listening very well. Okay. Obviously, that wasn't the
all right. So Thursday is her event.
Yes, Thursday is her event, and what we're talking about is Prescott Young Business Professionals is holding a mixer at Michaela's Michaela. I'm going to say Michaela.
I think you're right.
I'm at Michaela's.
She's told us this
spot out in Prescott Valley
4 or 5 times.
So if you guys are familiar with Prescott Valley, it's literally right on Robert Road, corner of Robert Road and
She could post it. I bet you.
Yeah,
she's on it today.
You guys are the best. No, you were the best. That's the reason why we like to talk about the best people out there. So, guys, this is a very, very big, happening in Prescott because Prescott is like a destination from a lot of things, such as the heat. Yesterday, or the day before yesterday, I wanted to do a roll call on the Prescott Times Facebook pages. Whoever else is on different platforms right now, Instagram or even YouTube, you probably didn't see this, but we did a shout out to find out where everybody was coming from.
I thought you were playing with fire.
And it technically almost did play with fire, but we had a lot of great responses, and there was a lot of locals that are watching our page and actually being a part of what we have going on here. So that was actually really huge to go ahead and see the local community coming out and saying, yes, we've been here all of our lives. So we love that we have a lot of locals on the Prescott Times, which means a lot to me because I'm a local and I actually really do appreciate having that type of stability still going on in Prescott, Arizona. But I'm also happy because of all the newbies that are coming into Prescott and starting their business, starting their lives, and replanting themselves. So Eric has been here for what, 14 years?
14 years.
14 years.
From the Phoenix area. Yep. But and those people that are creating businesses here. I mean, we're seeing them on the page. Like all the people that have commented so far this morning have all I think they've all come to the area, and they've also the first thing they did start a business.
Exactly.
I love it.
And you guys have definitely stepped up and been a part of the community. And I actually interview every one of our partners that come on here. Yesterday, we actually had TC Carpet Care in the office, and they want to keep up with the partnership with us. So I really do appreciate that type of camaraderie and the relationships that we are creating with those
And
types
he's
of businesses.
exploding. And by the way, Thomas, I just want to make sure you saw your sticker is still on the machine out front as you came in.
Yeah, he's definitely tagging it. He's definitely tagging it out. And here's that address that Michaela was supposed to put up, and she did.
She did.
It's
there it is.
right there, guys. So if you guys want to check that out real quick, it's kind of taken away from this bod, so I got to take it out.
Yep, 3700 North Robert Road. So we won. So I'm planning to be there.
Yeah, I'm definitely going to be there. There's so much stuff going on this week. We have mixers, we have comedy shows coming up, we have outdoor events going on as
Even
far
with
as
the
the
rain?
market. Even with the rain, we're going to
Okay.
be making it. We're going to
Well,
make it happen.
and you keep posting the rain stuff. Today is not as strong as it was yesterday, but I think we're expecting rain for another 10 days.
Yeah, and it's coming in strong. I mean, if you guys are watching some of the weather reports out there, I like to utilize Weather Bug, and then
What about the crazy weather guy?
Yeah, Arizona Authority. I was getting to that guy
Okay.
next. But he posted something that sounded like he was. I hate to say this, but he sounded like he was under the influence of something. And I went back to go ahead and show somebody. I was like, dude, look at what this guy.
He's like, we're going to be
deleted
pummeled by rain. Yeah, no,
Yeah,
he was
deleted
pretty convinced that we were just going to get like a hurricane. through
Yeah.
there. Yeah.
And he deleted it. And so I wasn't able to go ahead and show this like craziness of what he was saying. He was like, somebody's going to die. And I was just like, holy crap, man. You know how to put the fear of God in people, man. He was like, Mother Nature is not going to have any patience with us, and you guys better prepare for this, or
Right.
somebody will die.
Oh, and Misty's got Misty's back. So in case we missed you, of course we missed you.
Yeah, Misty, thank you for being a part of the. I don't know where you went, but thank you for coming back. Where'd you go? The world wants to know now.
Right.
Oh, and so anyways, we'd like to go ahead and help out what's going on with our local community. So if you guys are out there and you have something that you want to go ahead and share with us, please send it to us. Send it to the sales at theprescotttimes.com, editor at theprescotttimes.com, Maria Colby at theprescotttimes.com, whatever it may be, send it and we will try to get it on for you guys in order for us to go ahead and tell our community. I was going over the numbers yesterday for the Prescott Times, and it was simply one of the best things ever, because if you guys don't know, we started about 2 years ago. 2 years ago, it was something that was, I don't know if it's going to blow up. I don't know if it's going to be like one of those big things that, because let's just get it straight. I've done a lot of like things in my life as far as like businesses, and I've tried a couple of things, and I went all the way to the top, and then I was like, man, there's something more. And when I wanted to go ahead and create this scenario, I didn't even want to be a part of the news because I hate the news.
Well, because the news is always bad.
It's bad.
Yeah,
It's
there
just
you
so
go.
bad.
Yep.
And so when we created this, it was an idea of saying, you know what, let's make it simple for Prescott, Arizona. I want to be me. I don't want to have to change me in order for me to go ahead and make people out there like me. And so I was like, well, let's just be funny and just like be ourselves and talk about some of the cool things.
stuff.
Exactly. Yeah. And so don't get me wrong. I know there's a lot of things that are going on in this world, but we want to go ahead and be one of the few that will be able to go ahead and bring happiness to our community, and also a little bit of reality. And the reality that we are going to share with you guys is what's really happening in our world. I go out all the time into our community, say hello to all of our people, and enjoy people in general. So
I love seeing these businesses like you,
mhm.
it just succeed. I mean, there's a joy in that, right? When you see these companies and these businesses and these small things that people are creating from ideas, and then just seeing them succeed, there's just like a happy joy like behind that whole thing.
Well, we ended up buying another camera yesterday. I didn't tell you that, but we ended up buying another DSL camera, and the girl that came in, she was just like, I've been wanting to go ahead and start a business, and I want to do a boutique, and I'm like, do it. And she goes like this, like, what? Like,
Yeah, do it.
People don't ever hear anybody saying just do it, and some people are scared out there. So if you guys need any kind of motivation, like this morning we do mastermind meetings, and for these mastermind meetings is just basically sitting amongst each other and just feeding off of ideas, feeding off of thoughts and processes,
Sharing challenges,
Yeah.
local issues that are hard. Just I'm not going to lie, starting businesses it's hard, but the fulfillment out of it
It's
Eh,
very, very
it's very
fulfilling.
good.
And
Yeah.
then if you're out there doing a 40 hours working for another person, don't get me wrong, that is also a good thing. But if you have a dream and you're driven, go out there and do it. Don't even hesitate, and call us up, because we want to help you out. We want to go ahead and set you guys up for success, and we want to go ahead and give you a platform so we can share that stuff. It's getting really busy over here at the Prescott Times, so we want to also open up the door for interns, people that want to go ahead and actually be a part of this type of scene. We actually need a production person over here to go ahead and produce some of this stuff. And
No, this doesn't work from your hands, and
yeah, it does. But man, I mean, like doing this thing right here,
I think it's great. Well, and then we're like looking
Look-
over at
look
the
at
screen
that.
here. Yeah, no, I don't do that.
my hair is like, look
No,
at that
no, don't do that.
squirrel.
All right. Anyway, no. So I want people to understand what this guy and especially Maria have accomplished. I mean, they're such a small team, and what they're able to produce. They're able to turn out stuff that some of the big papers aren't turning out right now.
Yeah.
And I mean, I hate to name those, and so I won't. But paywalls.
No paywalls.
I think. I mean, I get it. They want to make some serious money, but
Tomas says he did yoga this morning.
so
I
wait,
love your
so,
drive,
so,
man. I
So,
love your
so wait,
drive.
he was supposed to be at Masterminds and you did yoga?
Yeah, well, he told me yesterday he was going to yoga, and I thought he was actually not being like real serious. But he's like, I
Good for
don't
him.
book this, but my wife does, and so therefore that's where he had to
Good,
go.
we've
Which
got
is
it.
totally fine, man. Go out there and enlighten yourself. Namaste.
Got it. Okay, well, so we got some comments here. So Haley says, "Good morning." I think Michaela sent you some stars,
Woo woo!
right?
I don't know how many stars, but that is amazing.
I don't know. I don't have that screen up anymore because I got a cool screen over here, so I get to look at that one. Maria, there you go. Good morning. Like I said, I was actually shocked. I was looking back at some of the old posts that kept popping up for her. Like Prescott Good Eats have been around for a long time.
Yeah, it's actually was established probably about a year and a half ago.
No, I saw posts going back to 2019.
Oh,
Yeah.
I didn't even know.
And then, okay, so what is with this new app everybody keeps posting in Prescott Good Eats? Have you seen that?
Nope.
So there's an app that they keep. It's got all the local restaurants. It's like spin the wheel, and you push a button, and it picks a local restaurant for you.
Oh yeah, I saw that, and it seems like it has some like crazy. Don't get me wrong. I mean, everybody has their own little suits, but who created that wheel?
I think it's a national app, but they're pulling from a database for all the local restaurants and stuff.
Oh, that's
I think it's a cool idea, especially when you don't know where you're going to go. But I wonder if it takes into account, because I was driving to work this morning, and like the locals closed today because they're closed on Tuesdays, right?
No, they're never closed.
Oh, really? Well, there was no cars in the parking lot.
7 days a week. Maybe today was not the day.
All right, but anyway, how do they know that all these businesses are closed during Monday, Tuesday?
I have no clue. I know that yeah, the locals are always open. Monday, I don't think they do close down.
I don't know. I drove by today.
Oh, there's something that we are going to want to cover, and you guys are probably not even knowing about this, but there is what would you call ghost kitchens?
You've talked about this. I've yet to see one or try one. Tell us.
Yeah,
about it.
and well, you're going to have to wait because Prescott Good Eats is going to bring it out. I've been trying to evolve a little bit more, be more involved with things that you guys have never heard about. But I know for a fact that there is a ghost kitchen in Prescott is going to start serving poke bowls.
What is a poke bowl?
It's fresh fish,
It's
man.
like Pokemon.
Poke bowl.
Poke bowl. Okay. All
Is
right.
it poke bowl, poke bowl, poke bowl, poke bowl?
I don't know. That's a new one for me, but I'm willing to try it.
Okay, so if you haven't tried poke bowl, it's actually a really.
I've never even heard poke bowl.
It's basically you could get it in salmon. It's raw fish,
Okay.
salmon or ahi tuna, and I think that's kind of like the only two like really good ones. But it will come on a bowl of salad, and it's just fresh fish on it. So a lot of things that happen with this type of food, it's really good for people with allergies in general.
Okay.
And the fish oils are really good.
I'm
for-
always cautious about seafood in Arizona as a whole, just because if you can't see the water, that's always concerned me. But look at all these. Apparently, I'm the only one who hasn't had it. Wow, the comments on that's going crazy.
Yeah, they're like, I just triggered you guys. I triggered you guys in a very quick way. So if you guys want to order these bowls, it's after I think 4 o'clock. 4 o'clock, you can go ahead and order it, but you can only pick it up at DoorDash. But I will be able to have like you can call it up and probably pick it up on your own.
So Maria's going to get pictures for Good Eats then. Right?
Yeah, they're just I can't really put it out there yet until they say go, because that's just how it works with
Okay.
me. They're
No,
like,
that's
don't
fair.
tell nobody yet,
Well,
Mark.
so
So
you already
know
blew-
we know you're the news.
You already blew it.
I did,
We
but
just told
but
everybody.
it's already sold. It's already. You can go to DoorDash right now and pick it up.
Okay.
and you guys could actually see all of these ghost kitchens. There's probably like 4 or 5 ghost kitchen restaurants that you guys never heard about in Prescott, Arizona, which is coming out of kitchens that you probably wouldn't even expect it to be coming out.
I don't think I've heard of any of them. Okay. We've got some comments here. So they said we need a good ramen spot. Is there a good ramen spot?
Yeah, there used to be.
What are we doing? It's not Friday foodie.
It's turning to be
Apparently everyday foodie. Okay. All right.
So I mean, the reason why we got to this like location is because we here at the Prescott Times want to go ahead and create this environment where if you show up in the morning, you're going to hear stuff that you probably haven't even heard yet, or you will hear it here first, and you're going to be like, "Oh, did you hear about so and so?"
Or you're planning it for lunch.
Or I'm planning for lunch. I don't think I have a bit time for lunch today. I think so. It's gonna have to be brought to me. Yesterday we ended up ordering some food from the Pit Stop. Have you ever had Pit Stop food?
No.
It's up there. It's over there by your. If you come from the backside instead of coming down Park Avenue or whatever, you come over there by the Pit Stop. You know where the Pit Stop is? That little gas station right next to. Right next to the Mexican restaurant right there.
Yeah, I think I do.
Casa Sanchez.
Yes, Casa Sanchez.
So Casa Sanchez.
Yes.
There's a little kitchen inside of that gas station that is literally a hole in the wall, but it serves gourmet panini, not panini. What do you call those little sandwiches that are grilled?
I know exactly. It's right there. I know what you're talking about. It may be panini. But I had no idea. I know that place had sold not too long ago, but that's pretty cool. I didn't know that they were doing that.
Yes, so there is actually places that have this type of stuff, and so even the new restaurant out in Prescott Valley, the sushi roll place, something to Z, one to Z, or
isn't there? Wasn't there? There's a place that did wok, and now I think it's just sushi over here across from Walmart.
Yeah, I don't know. Wok.
Like they used to do not stir fry. What the heck's it called with a big old open flame? Teppanyaki. They used to do teppanyaki, but now I think it's just strictly a sushi place.
Oh, I don't know. I want to be a part of something like that because that stuff is actually pretty cool.
Yeah, teppanyaki place I could really use. So
we could do like a little mini tour. So we will pick a certain type of food and we'll go on a mission to find these things. I've been really wanting to go ahead and set up Maria so she could go ahead and do reviews for restaurants. So you guys will know what restaurant we're going to, and then also review that restaurant. Currently, this Friday we're going to be going to Lucy's out in Chino Valley. I don't know if it's the Lucy's Bar or if it's Lucy's Grill. I don't know. I think I don't know. I have no clue.
Okay.
But we're going to be headed out there, and it's the sister restaurant to Danny B's Fish and Chips.
Okay.
So it's a different type of food, but it's out there in Prescott or Chino Valley, and we are going to go check out the food. They're going to give us, they're going to present 3 plates to us, and we're going to go ahead and eat it live. I mean, that's what we like to do. We like to eat. I like to eat. I like to eat a lot.
Yep. No, that's good. And speaking of, you have Wine Chronicles tomorrow, I think, right?
Lucy's Bar and Grill. Yep, there it is.
There you go. Okay.
Yeah, and Wine Chronicles tomorrow is going to be a lit one. It's going to be awesome because we're going to have my bestest of friend, Rakini from Allen's Flowers, and once again, Allen's Flowers has been involved in Prescott since like 1914.
I love how you said that the digits of the phone number used to be 3 digits?
Yeah. I think it was 3 digits, man. 3 digits. That company has been around from that long.
So I think everybody wants to know who's Allen. So if it's been around that long, I'm guessing Allen is long past.
Yeah, he's definitely long past. But we could go ahead and find out that story. You guys can go ahead and follow it on the Wine Chronicles tomorrow. It's our first time back for the past 2 weeks. So, man, I tell you what, it's been a long time to go out there. And what we do is we like to go ahead and taste wine on Wine Chronicles. Go figure. It's actually one of the coolest favorite pastimes ever. And so Sherry over there at the Back Alley Wine Bar is going to be my host like always, and we're going to go ahead and bring on Rakini. So if you guys want to know more about Allen's Flowers and what drives them onto what they do, you have to be involved with that. The cool thing about that, Eric, is that Rikini always calls me up and says, "Hey, I want you to get rid of some flowers today."
Get rid of? How hard is that?
Yeah, it's not hard at all. But there is a sequence of things that I have to do in order for it to happen. And one of the things that I love to do is make somebody happy. So we love to go ahead and give out flowers whenever I can actually get to it. And it was kind of a sad moment because my aunt, she passed away, God bless her, and rest in peace. She said, "Don't ever stop doing that." And I literally stopped doing it, not because I wanted to, it's just because I got so busy.
Yeah.
And it's really hard to monitor and follow things that are happening online, but also the stories that come into all the people that are in need of these flowers. Oh man, it affects the soul, but it also makes me feel very good about some things.
All right, and you've got some comments here. It looks like we all have a birthday. Scroll up a little bit.
Whose birthday is it? Me and my daughter watch you every morning, and we love watching you guys' new cast. My daughter's birthday is today, and she turned 11. Could you please give a shout out to her? Her name is Delaney. I would be so grateful if you guys did.
Delaney, well, happy birthday. That's awesome.
All right, here.
I'm not singing.
Yeah, you have to sing.
I'm not singing. I'm
Okay,
sorry.
no, you tell me how to spell her name.
Let's see here. I should be able to see Delaney. Delaney.
Delaney.
Aney. Yep. Sorry. Yep. There we go. What are you doing?
Okay, we're gonna do
All right. So up here.
Boom.
All right.
How about that?
Look at who needs a production team. Look at
Yeah,
that.
who needs a production team? That just took away 30 seconds of my time to actually talk to people,
Which is awesome.
but it was actually worth it. So happy
is.
birthday, Delaney. You make sure you do your mama proud, and make sure you also listen to her, because if you don't, obviously
The
bad
older
things
you
happen.
get, the more you need to listen.
Well, the older you actually get, you realize how big of a pain in the butt you've been to your father and your mother and everybody else that has been trying to tell you to do the right things in life. And it happens. I mean, I'm one of the, I feel so bad for my father.
You do? Okay,
I feel
good.
so bad for my father, but my dad is literally a beast. And then there's actually a happy thing about my father. I don't know if you guys, I didn't tell anybody about it, but my dad ended up getting COVID just this past week. And it was one of those moments where you're just like, oh, fudge, man, this is not cool. This is not good. But my dad is a freaking rock star. You call him
a
up,
fighter?
Yeah, he's good. He's like, I'm good. I'm fine. I'm like, oh my gosh, this man is a rock star. And so I love him. He's a good man. And it sucked to go ahead and see that he had to get put in the hospital. They gave him some steroids. I ended up contacting Prescott Compound Pharmacy. Sent them the not the antibodies, the
Like an anti-inflammatory.
Yeah, well, he has like 3 things that they gave him, which ended up getting him a little bit better. But they're going to keep him in there just for monitoring, because he's going through a lot of stuff. So, man, a shout out to my father. He's a rock star.
Awesome.
He's the one that kind of like made me who I am today. And also my Uncle Richie. I mean, if I wasn't around my Uncle Richie, I probably wouldn't be so like, hey, how you doing? Hey, how you doing?
Is Richie still in Prescott?
No, he actually lives in Lake Havasu now. Sorry. He lives in I was
gonna say Lake Havasu's tough.
What's that place?
It's hot. Everywhere you're naming's hot.
Laughlin.
Yeah,
it's hot.
It's hot. Yeah.
So happy birthday, Delaney. I hope you enjoy your day, because it's a big day, because it's always good to be alive. Every day that you wake up, you always do not take it for granted. Always do something exciting and extraordinary, because that's just what we should do. That's what I think.
Yeah, no, I think it's good advice. All right, so some of the news things, or some of the things coming up this week, because you only have a few minutes left. This time just flies.
Yeah, it does. It always flies when you're having fun. So we're getting some people saying happy birthday to Lady Bullhead City. Yeah, thank you. That's where Damn, he knows where my uncle lives.
Bullhead City and Laughlin are kind of the same. They're just
all you gotta do is cross the river, and you're in.
They're both hot.
So, and it's a border of obviously Arizona and Nevada. So my uncle actually works in Nevada, but he he lives in
smart.
He lives in Arizona still. So anyways, guys, this is a pretty cool morning. There's a lot of people that we have never seen on here. So Fluid Art by Laura Berger. Nice to see you. Nice to see you on here. Chris and Larry, you've been a long time follower. That's amazing.
Yep. So just so everybody knows, the people on Facebook can't see the Facebook or the YouTube comments, and the people on YouTube can't see the Facebook comments. So we try to throw them up so so you can see them both.
Yeah, so if you guys do not see half of the stuff that we see, it's all good. You don't have to see all that.
It's funny. The art guy who put all the art up, he came through yesterday. He's like, "Yeah, I saw you guys just showed this morning."
He goes, I said aloha, but you guys didn't say nothing back, so I left. And I was like, no, you didn't. He goes, I did. And he goes, no, because I had to leave. But yeah, no, he's actually he wants to showcase all the art that he has actually purchased over the years.
Mhm.
And there's a lot over here at the Prescott Executive Offices. So if you guys want to go ahead and do a tour of these amazing art pieces, come check it out. There's some pretty big things that are happening here as far as that stuff.
Good stuff. All right. So what else do we have going on? It's a crazy week. I mean, besides the rain, I'm hoping it doesn't rain out everybody.
Yeah, no. Yesterday I was kind of like in the middle of the rain downpours, and so I was like, because I ride a motorcycle, and I was like, today is a good day to stay at work. And then all of a sudden I was like, oh, now it might be a good time to get out of here so I could get in between the storms, and I made it. Logan says, I don't want to miss out on sending those stars.
So speaking of, you're going to be accumulating some stars now. Is there a pizza party giveaway soon?
You know what? I was actually going to do that the other day. I was literally going to take out $100 because I said every $100 that we make, we're going to go and bless somebody. I was going to take out $100 and go into the Fry's Food and Drug Store and just give it to somebody so they could go ahead and pay for their groceries.
That's cool.
But I didn't, so I
You
need
just
to
need to do it.
I got a bunch of great ideas. I just need
it just takes time. You can bring them flowers too.
Yeah, we need to do like a full-on package. We've been wanting to do like a full-on care package for one of our local people that are in need just to do something, you know, mothers, fathers, people that just don't have time to do things for themselves. I wanted to do something for them, but I mean, then I look at myself and I'm like, is it selfish to think that I need this type of stuff?
No, I think everybody likes this kind of stuff.
But I was saying, Sean, I need to do it for myself.
No.
I'm not out there trying to help out anybody, but it happens. Is that
apparently I'm buzzing up a storm here. I don't think so.
Is that important, man? Because we could go ahead and stop this thing.
Nope.
Actually, we have to stop it anyway.
Nope, we're good. It's just buzzing at news stuff, unimportant news stuff, because it's not local.
Yeah, it's not local, but it's all good. So check this out, guys. If you guys do not know that we have the best news resource in Prescott, Arizona, and the best part about it is that it's a free ability to read all these news stories that are being released. Yesterday, we released a story, and we want to go ahead and put this out to you guys that we only share the stuff that is sent to us by the official websites, pages, local municipalities, the Prescott Police Department, the Prescott Valley Police Department, Yavapai County Sheriff's Department, Chino Valley Police Department. We do not add on to anything that they send
commentary.
us. No, there's no commentary for us to add on. So we want to go ahead and give our condolences to Pat Higgins and the family of Pat Higgins. They've been here for a while from what it shows. And a lot of people were sending me information about what his sister said, Tabitha. And I just want to let you guys know that we only shared with Yavapai County Sheriff's Departments. We did share what Tabitha shared with us, or what a bunch of you guys shared with us, to Yavapai County Sheriff's Department. They are going to be releasing something to go ahead and iron this out for the people. Yeah. And don't get me wrong, anytime a life is lost, it's very sentimental, and it's very what would you say? It's meaningful to us. Mm-hmm. So if your family member passes, I feel like it's kind of like my family member. And we do not want to put anything out on blast just so that we could get likes. We don't need likes. What we want to do is actually give you guys information that you guys are in need of. And this is sometimes sometimes there's silver linings to the things that we post in order for us to make sure that we don't follow back in that path. I mean, it is what it is. Like, we just don't want to fall back.
There's a lot more negative news than there used to be for the local community. So it's a hard balance, but at the same time, to be able to find it in one location and not have to go look everywhere and be like, is this real? Is this not real? So I appreciate that.
Yeah. So we're not no tabloids. We are not going to be. What was that little tabloid that everybody loves to read?
The Inquirer?
Yeah, we're not the Inquirer.
No,
I can't stand that stuff. I mean, but at the same time, I like to listen to everybody what's happening in Prescott in general. So we definitely want to make sure that we watch what we say to you guys, because I mean, once again, we don't want.
Because there's a lot of misinformation out there, right?
There's a lot of
All right,
misinformation.
it's time. That's no misinformation.
It's definitely, it is the time. And if you guys want to know more and see more, go to the PrescottTimes.com to catch up on all of the events, all of the stuff that's coming out from our municipalities, and also all the people that are wanting to go ahead and share their businesses with you. And if you guys need anything, go ahead and ask. Reach out to us on all of our platforms. Message us. We'll be glad to get back to you as soon as possible with anything that you have. Obviously, if it's crazy to the point where I'm going to have to probably call a lawyer to see if I'm actually able to say it, it might not get on for some reason. I just don't know what to do with it.
No
If my
UFOs?
lawyer says, don't do that. Don't do it. Just don't do it.
No UFO postings?
I'm going to post that.
Okay. All right.
If we see a UFO, I'm just going to post a picture of it
All
and
right.
say, hey, did anybody get a visitor today? I just can't someday.
That's okay.
Anyways, come right here, theprescotttimes.com. And if you guys want to know more, just go ahead and ask, and we'll go ahead and try to put it out there. With that being said, peace, love, and happiness. Let it not be war. And this is a little video to go ahead and show the appreciation to our partners. So I'll see you guys tomorrow. Peace out. Oh, how do you do this?